guys, how's it going? I'm talking a little quiet because it's early in the morning. It's not my 5 a.m. wake-up call. I have to be totally honest with you guys. I went to bed last night. I don't know if it was too much caffeine late at night. I did take my Excedrin PM. And I'm wearing this because my house is not warmed up yet. So I've got my Nike tops on, which I really like. I got a bunch in pink now because so many people were like, Kelly, how come you always wear black? So I have pink too, but this is the same Nike tops, as you can see. Mr. Flo, hold on. Mr. Flo? Mr. Flo, you're gonna have to just get a mini one. It's still cold in my house because when I get up, I turn the heat way down low at night. And then when I get up in the morning, I turn it on, but it's still probably like, my hands are freezing. Anyway, I digress. So I went to bed last night, and usually, you guys, my head hits the pillow, I'm out. And it's kind of like, I know I'm gonna have problems sleeping. If I'm saying my prayers and I'm still awake when I say amen, that's just this thing, like I fall asleep not as fast as my niece does, who literally is like, okay, I'm going to bed. But me, I fall asleep pretty fast. I could not sleep last night. And I think I just had like so much on my mind. I was going through my travel last night and adding all of my trips and planning for, later on this month and what days I'm taking off. And I have my friend Wendy's trying to come visit me and we're trying to pick out dates. So I just had like all this stuff in my mind. I don't know about you guys, but like the only thing that keeps me from sleeping is having too much stuff on my mind. It's not really caffeine or anything like that. But anyway, this is kind of weird having this on. And I feel like I should take it off, but it's, there's those straps again. Let's go half and half, because it just feels, this looks funny. Doesn't it look funny? Anyway, so getting ready to do my workout. All that to say is, when I was still awake at 3:30 in the morning, and then my alarm went off at 5 a.m., I was not having it. So, and that was not like being lazy. I'm just letting you guys know. I don't have a problem like getting up at 5 in the morning, but if I haven't gotten any sleep, that's stupid. It's better for me to get my sleep because after everything that's gone on in my family with sickness the last month, I'm not catching a cold, okay? So I went back to bed and now I still probably only got like 5 hours of sleep last night, but I'm gonna do my workout this morning, which is why I'm drinking my... Here I am trying to be quiet in the morning, and they're already barking. I love this stuff. Joe, I know that you don't care for the taste of this, or you don't care for it and you use something else, but we're going to talk about that. But I really love the taste of this, and I haven't used it, but now that I'm really getting back into my weight training, this is what I have prior to weights. So I'm probably going to do weights this morning, and then later on this evening, since I have to run out and get this stupid thing fixed, I might go to the gym, get in like an hour run, and then go sit in the steam room, which I love to do at night. So, but I wanted to come in here and shoot a vlog and say I'm sorry about yesterday. I forgot to shoot a vlog, sorry. And I promised you guys, a lot of you have been asking about me, and just a lot of you have written in and asked about the whole Eat, Stop, Eat thing, how it helped me, because really a huge thing for me this year was to get past this whole, like I'm really comfortable with my eating now. I'm still tweaking things here and there, but I just don't have these like, I don't have any like uncontrolled, I don't want to say I went on binges, but there certainly were times like when I would get so frustrated with my results that I would just be like, screw it. And I would just go get like burger with cheese, a cheeseburger and fries, and I'd be eating it more like to say, kind of back at like my results, which is just stupid. Or I'd go so strict on my diet and think everything had to be perfect that if I strayed from it or I didn't like my results, and then I'd go back and go, oh, it's because I was having white potatoes. Something stupid like that. I made these crazy rules. I had developed these crazy rules because I was listening to so many different people tell me so many different things that you can't do that I was virtually eliminating everything. So for me, I wanted to let you guys know, the biggest thing that doing that Eat, Stop, Eat thing did for me was to help me get a hold of the fact that, it helped me realize what real hunger is. It helped me realize that I can be satisfied on, not necessarily, if you're going to sit down and have pizza, you don't have to have like 3 pieces of pizza. Let yourself have 1 piece of pizza and be satisfied with that. Now, some of you might go, Kelly, are you wacko? And you probably already know that. But, for some of us crazy dieters, it was kind of like an all or nothing, you know, and for some of us that started off with Body for Life, when you have that cheat day, right, you kind of tend to go crazy on the cheat day, because all week you're thinking, this is all I'm allowed to have, I can't have anything else, can't have soda, I can't have creamer in my coffee, and then Sunday comes and it's a free-for-all, because you feel like you've been denying yourself, so you've got to shove it all into this like 12-hour period, and that's not a good mindset to have. And the other thing that Eat Stop Eat helped get in my mind was just this kind of understanding that, like, if you're out and about and you don't have your, you know, whatever it is, your super pump, you don't have your protein shake, and you have to go to Arby's and get a sandwich, or, you know, you're at a holiday party and they don't have anything like shrimp cocktail or fruit, that you can make like a smart choice that's not what's on your plan, and it's not going to blow your results, right? You're still going to be able to make it. So I've been able to get out of that all or nothing mindset, and it's helped me, because quite frankly, one of my biggest weaknesses in the past was getting so frustrated, and then almost like getting this throw your hands up in the air and getting frustrated, and then getting pissed. And guys and girls, I know many of you have done this because you've written to me. You get so pissed, and then you're like, well, screw it, I'm just gonna go to Olive Garden, and don't act like none of you have gone to Olive Garden and done that. Don't act like you haven't gone to Olive Garden and said, can I have 2 sides of Alfredo and some breadsticks to go? Okay, and if you have not done that, and I'm the only one, does that really surprise you? So, anyway, I just, for the first time in a long time, I feel totally good about my eating. I'm eating really good stuff. I'm back to eating 6 small meals a day, which those of you that have been reading my blog for a while, you know I said, I'm like, oh, I don't ever want to go back to that. Now I understand the concept behind it. Now I understand what, and I shared that video that Scott Herman did, and I'll post it again, but it really just makes sense to me. And I really was. When I first was doing the Eat Stop Eat thing, I was rolling my eyes going, oh, it's so great to not have to eat all the time. But based on your goals, it doesn't mean it's the only way. Okay, I'm never gonna like preach on here that this is the only way. But what I do know is that I'm eating more now. I'm eating really good, healthy, clean foods, and eating more consistently around the clock, and, you know, cutting out any of the fake stuff. Like if I want something sweet, I'm having trail mix. I'm trying to control myself on that too. But now that I'm eating more, and actually, hello Joe, I'm going to give you credit because you were one of the guys. You were actually, you and I started talking about this too. And after I really started paying attention to eating around the clock, honestly, the past month, even with the crazy medical situations y'all have told you about, and going back and forth to hospitals and having inconsistent, who knows when my training was, still totally lost weight. I bet you I've lost, I don't weigh myself, at least 5 to 7 pounds already. So I feel great, I feel in control. I don't feel like when I travel, like, I just don't feel like food or situations is gonna trip me up anymore. Like it was just, I don't know, it was just, I don't wanna say like I did the Eat Stop Eat thing and a month later, boom, everything was better. But it's just been the past 6 months letting myself really take the limits off of everything for a while. And I wasn't eating junk food, but I let myself eat what I want. And I just slowly became more in control of realizing that nothing is gonna, not one meal is ever gonna ruin anything. And 2, when you really let yourself eat everything and you go eat the things that you've put such high value on, a lot of times when you really pay attention, it doesn't taste that good. It's more like a mental thing. It's more like, oh my gosh, I'm not allowed to have Oreos, so you eat Oreos. I paid attention the last time I ate Oreos. I'm like, you know what? This isn't like rocking my world. So I hope that helps you guys. I'm happy to answer the question again. But I'll go into like more of some of the other stuff, some of the tips that help me, and the way that I'm eating now. I'm not on any specific plan, but I am, and I'll post some of the links to Scott's video and some of the other things that I've read that really help me kind of understand the whole eating 6 times a day, because I used to be very averse to the whole idea, and I'm not anymore. So, all that to say, I'm about to go crush it. It's getting a little bit warmer in here, so here I am stripping in front of you. Don't get any ideas, Mr. Flo, I'm not taking the top off. So, I gotta go put my polar on. I've gotta get my weights going. I gotta suck this down, and like I said, in case you guys are wondering, this is what I'm using. And then post-workout, you know, it's like a post-workout like protein and carb shake. That's it. Tilapia, I just put, last night I put some fresh salmon in, so I'm probably gonna have some salmon later today. Really digging fish lately. It's just kind of my thing. So you guys have a good rest of the day. Kick butt. Let's make December count, because guess what? November sure made me happy, and I'm excited to get this fixed tonight. But I'm also excited to see what I can do in December. I mean, seriously? And don't you feel better that I went tanning? Because like I'm a little less pasty white and disgusting? Anyway, it's all good. Have a happy day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.